Hi. Okay, so these glasses here, I thought I would tell you a little story about these glasses. And like a lot of my stories, they're multi-layered. So, see, they've got a yellow tint to them, to help, with like night driving. Anyway, I call these the other ones you just saw me in, the cartoon glasses. And when you see them, you'll know which ones those are, right? Because they look. But these here are the Pope glasses. I don't mean the Pope in, Rome. I mean the Pope in San Antonio. The Pope where. Sometimes I call him Poder. But anyway, he's a friend of mine. And that's an interesting story. Kind of a major tragedy in my life when I met him, was going on. Anyway, but he's a friend of mine, and I call them the Pope glasses because they look like the ones I went and got glasses that looked kind of like the ones he likes to wear, because he's like a really good friend. So, so the story is not about what motivated me to buy glasses, but at the time I had some money, and I wanted to make 3 pair because I had been subsisting. Well, I had the money to do it, and I had been subsisting on so little for so long, and when I got this money, I don't want to say what from, it's embarrassing, but it was stupidity. All right, I'll tell you, it was a title loan on the car. I know, it's a trap, but anyway, so I go to order 3 pairs of glasses at once. And nice looking young jerk is helping me and telling me that he can't give me the lined trifocals that I'm requesting. Wait, I'm losing my cigar. I'm working it back up. I have to have the no line ones, and he's sitting there, and I'm going, well, no deal here, because I know they're more expensive. He said, well, the lab, they won't do any. I said, have you actually called the lab and asked them that question? So, I get him to do that, and there were all these little traps like that he had out for me. I'm sure all customers, not me personally, just his little scam, his little system, right? And this does have a business. This is a kind of a business story in a way, and government story. So Poder, interestingly enough, so I'm like, one of the glasses I'm getting is the Poder glasses, the Pope glasses. And Poder had given me a lecture about the OSS, like a month earlier or something, I don't know, a couple of months earlier. So it's right before COVID. And I'm going to say right now, right here, this is COVID-19, 2020, before the election. And I'm calling it the first COVID. You watch. Anyway, so I go in, and he's running me through his meat grinder, right? his little system. Oh no, we can't do that. This is no, this is the way we do things here. It's policy. This is the way the lab works. I'm sorry. Oh no, those glasses. Oh, it's no, it's not true pair for that. No, see, this frame here is less than that price, and so we're charging you separately for. Oh, geez, please. Anyway, so he was doing a bunch of crap like that, right? The bill was astronomical. However, had I bought one designer pair of glasses and gotten at this other place, it would have been about the same price anyway. What gets me about it is it was like an advertised special, right? Hello, Ralph Nader. An advertised special for 2 pair for blank, 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 right? Which was like under $50. And by the time I got out of there, I was paying designer price. You know the drill. Okay, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm going 6 one, half dozen of the other. It's still cheaper than the 1 pair of, designer frames, that were made in a flimsy fashion. Very bad engineering on the hinges. But anyway, less than that, and so it, and it was that, duped in on the, so, I could have felt good about it, except that, I was in between 2 hells. So I didn't feel good about it. So what made it worse, what made the whole thing worse, and I hesitate to name the business. No, you know what? I should name the business. I think, what am I going to call this? I'm going to call this, I don't know, should I call it? I think it was, I don't want to give the wrong name. Okay? Just in case this gets really popular. But I'm going to tell you how it went down. Okay. So, I had paid for these things in advance. And they say, okay, it's going to be ready on, blank, 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 week to 10 days, something like that, right? Then COVID hits. And I said to myself, I said, you know what? I said, it's a national chain, okay? So, and the businesses find out before the people find out what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Right? It's like COVID, and so, So I come in to, get my glasses, and they tell me, no, it's not there. And I notice the register there, right? And on the register, the first thing I notice is such and such a pair picked up. In other words, not the entire order. So then the next time I come back, it's COVID, and they say, come back tomorrow. First of all, they led me to believe that day the manager was going to be there. I get there the day before COVID, right? And they say, come back tomorrow. They knew they were going to be closed the next day. Come on. That really pissed me off, okay? Okay, yeah, I had 1 pair of glasses. Okay, so at least I wasn't blind. But I had been on their tail on this situation, I don't know how long, right? So, already. So, the long and the short of it is, COVID lifts a little bit, And I go back to the store, and they give me a song and a dance again, about why they don't have it. So then I start saying, you know what? I don't even think you people ordered it. You had no intention of filling this order. And the reason is because I remember the register and all the names on the register, and everybody had partial pickups. So I'm like, this is standard operating procedure here. Okay? Standard operating procedure, taking orders and stuff. And I'm thinking COVID. I'm thinking the manager knew this was coming down, and they're still selling multiple pairs of glasses and delivering only one pair. Okay? Hey, that COVID, no worky, no checky. Now we got a whole bunch of cash on hand. Customers have prepaid for multiple pairs of glasses, and we're only giving them one pair. Why? We only ordered one pair. But we got their cash. And it's COVID, and nobody knows what's going to happen, but my ass is covered, okay? I figured this out. The reason I figured this out for two reasons. One, I got the receipt. I went to the bank also, and I got a copy of the charge on my bank account, okay? And I go back to the thing. I'm looking at the receipt that they hand me out, right? And it says I was using insurance and some other accounting discrepancy type things, right? I'm like sitting there going, hey, when they're dirty all the way. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm like assessing the situation, and I'm really pissed about the glasses thing, and COVID is keeping me from being able to pick up the rest of my order. And I'm thinking, they took $300 from me, and they advertised under $50 for two pair, and I got one pair of glasses for $300 is what I'm thinking, basically. And I am really pissed. It's like grating at me. And at the time, nobody knew when or if COVID was going to lift. When it lifted, if these businesses were going to survive, or were they going to file Chapter 13, which a lot of them did. Okay, so, yeah, and I called the national, line to this business, and find out it's a franchise. And I'm thinking, oh, he's going to get all of his money out of whatever he can get at the last minute, just in case, right, at our expense. And I'm thinking, this is a loophole in this franchise system that they don't care. The franchise owners don't care. It's a dog-eat-dog world. So the bottom line, I told you it was going to be both a business lesson, and it was going to be a life story, and it was going to, it's overlapping. So here's the thing, right? So it's a business story in that buyer beware of dealing with a franchise, okay? Because once they sell the franchise to the owner, they get to wipe their hands, right? They get to wipe their hands. They say, oh, we're not. That means they got no reputation. That means you're going to the store, you see the storefront, and you're thinking that you're going to get, you're going to get treated in a certain way, that you've got some kind. No. There's no guarantee. It's the wild, wild west, baby. Okay? So, anyway. So, I'm like thinking, how am I going to get my glasses out of this guy, right? What am I going to do to force him to give me all of what I ordered? So, I go in there, and it's time. It's acting time. All right, I get this. I get this like from my years of living in Manhattan. Okay? I'm an actress. I'm not. I just play one when I need to. So anyway, so I'm going in there, and there's yet another person I'm dealing with. Manager's not there. That's not a problem, right? Because this is what I do. I go in there and I'm really cool. I haven't seen this guy before. He hasn't seen me, which is good, okay, because he doesn't know anything about me. So I've got a blank slate to work with here. And I'm like, and this is all true. Everything I said to him was 100% a fact. Oh, I know what I'm calling this video. My Aunt Sally. Okay? Because I really do have an Aunt Sally. So I said, I got that receipt that says that I ordered 3 pair. It's very interesting, I said. You have a strange way of keeping your books. I wasn't using any insurance. My Aunt Sally used to be a regional manager for the IRS of the Midwest. And that's a fact. I didn't say, and that's a fact. I'm telling you, that's a fact. Okay? Hint, hint. All right, he starts going, a glasses case. I have this, what I have here is I have this little sack thing here, and you can both clean your glasses with it and keep your glasses in it. And so your glasses won't fit in the regular case here, but I all right, and then I start talking about the so social. By the time I got out of there, he had already shit in his pants. But let me tell you, the next time I came in there were my glasses. Thank you.